Hey guys, once again in the wee hours of the morning, got a couple nights of work coming up, so thought I'd get on here and share a few thoughts and a few books. Took a day trip with my wife today, probably a place about 45 minutes away. There was like a vendor's mall, and she's into antiques and wanting to restore some furniture, and she's got some good plans to get her own business going. But I found two or three guys over that were selling books. Some bargain bins, some dollar books, 99-cent books. Nothing earth shaking. Just some holes I need to fill in some collections here. But I'll show you what I got. Okay, you may or may not know I'm really big into the teen books, all the JLA stuff, especially the Justice Society, the All-Star Squadron, All-Star Comics, anything with the Legion of Superheroes in it, Justice League, the Avengers, Defenders. So I found some cool stuff. They're just like $1. A lot of, I guess, more recent stuff. There's some older stuff too, but got a Legion of Superheroes, Secret Files and Origins. I wasn't really that fond of this incarnation of the Legion, but I really liked the art in these books, and I'm pretty much a completist on the Legion, trying to anyway. So it's just a book I needed. There's some JSA Classified, number 8, Flash and Wildcat. JSA Classified number 9. I got the little 99-cent sticker. And I don't know why it is, and I'm sure a lot of you are running this problem if you go to flea markets or antique malls or vendor malls or whatever. But a lot of times they won't have the comics in bags, and they'll just put the sticker price right directly on the front, on the cover of the comic, and it drives me nuts. I went to another one recently up here and had a bunch of great old back issues, like from the 70s. Not in bags, the little sticker stuck on every one of them, just drove me crazy. But anyway, this guy was smart enough to put them in a bag. JSA Classified number 7. And here was the ongoing comic. I think this came out around 2000. Just filling a few holes I had in this run. JSA number 8. Nice Dr. Midnight cover. JSA number 5. And even though it wasn't a great series, and it was kind of confusing, I'm trying to fill some holes in my 52 collection. Not the new 52, but the series that came out every week. Here's week 29. I really wanted this because it's kind of JSA based. It's got a cool JSA cover. And I got week 50. One good thing about these books are these J.G. Jones covers. I mean, they're just beautiful. Okay, here's one I was missing in a run of Amazon's Attack, number 2. I'm not even sure I remember what this story was about, but okay, here's some older stuff. I'm sure some of you might remember Sword of the Atom. I know Howler Mouse, he's a DC guy, and I know he probably remembers this. It's just beautiful Gil Kane artwork on the cover and on the inside. And I got some JLA stuff. from the series it was out about 6 or 7 years ago. It was issue 117. I think this issue might have been tied into Identity Crisis. Okay, it was JLA Classified number 12. Warren Ellis and Butch Guice. JLA 79. I'm not sure, that might be a Despero cover. Or Kanjuro, I'm not sure. I say it's late. It's like 4:09 a.m. and I'm tired. But I have to go in and do the night shift, so I have to sleep during the day. JLA 69, part of the Obsidian Age storyline. And here's a JLA series I somehow missed. It's a cool cover though. JLA Black Baptism, number 1. And I found a copy of an issue of Starman that I didn't have, so I was really pleased to get this one. Starman number 70. Anybody that has read this series knows how good it is, so this is one of the few holes I have in my collection. 99 cents. And this quirky little series, big George Perez fan. There's an Ultra Force Zero. This is only a Perez issue that I didn't have. So it's kind of cool finding that one. And I found the free comic book day edition of Savage Dragon 148. And I found a couple of Alan Moore issues of Supreme that I didn't have. This is just the return of Supreme, number 3. Wow, Rob Liefeld on the cover. But this is a really cool book. This is number 2. Alan Moore and Jim Starlin on the interiors. I already kind of flipped through this, and it's really nice art. Okay, back to the 80s. This is a cool series. I didn't have this issue. Alien Encounters number 1, Eclipse Comics. I think that may be a Joe Chiodo cover. But I love the sci-fi stuff, so this is a really cool series. Another one I didn't have. I think this completes the run. Warlock and the Infinity Watch number 1. This is right after the Infinity Gauntlet. And I found an issue of Defenders that I didn't have. This was a couple bucks. Number 78. Return of the Original Defenders. And probably the highlight of that trip, I had a bag of books, 10 comics for $5.99. Not sure if you can see the cover, but anyway, down here it says 10 for nothing, and I think there's like look through. There's like 5 issues of GI Combat, the dollar books with the Joe Kubert covers. So anytime you can get Kubert like that, it's pretty nice. I think there might be a couple Marvel books. There's a couple Valiant books in it, but I probably would have paid $6 just for the Kubert stuff. So I thought that was pretty nice. I just recently watched one of Coast and Bromstar's videos where he had the Sunday comic vlog, and he brought up some good stuff about the state of the comics industry, I guess. I guess for a lot of us older guys, went through all the reboots and the number ones and the umpteen events and crossovers and all this stuff. A lot of the newer stuff, I guess, for me, it works in cycles. I mean, I'll get charged up about the new stuff, and I'll start collecting my favorite titles, and it'll wear on me after a while because I'm like, okay, well, this issue was good, but this one's not so good, and it's just to me, it didn't seem like the effort. Maybe it's not the effort, but the quality of the storylines and art is dropped because you don't really see an artist on a book for more than a few issues or maybe like a year. And back in the day, I mean, you saw guys on a book for years. I mean, Kirby did 102 issues of Fantastic Four. Dick Dillon did almost 120 issues of Justice League. I just kind of miss that stuff. And, I still follow books just because of the artist. I mean, I'm more into the art side of it. And as far as back issues, I still get charged up over finding a good back issue. But I can't really get as excited about new stuff as I used to. I mean, it would really take something to really kick me in the butt and say, wow, before I could get charged up about that stuff again. Not to say that I'm not, going to buy new books anymore. That's not it. I just kind of, like I said, it goes in cycles. I'll buy new books for a while, and I'll say, well, I want to put my money back into some back issues, because you're thinking, well, this and this book is going to go up in value, and it's going to cost more later, and a lot of it collect a lot of the old Silver Age and Bronze Age stuff. I mean, you understand what I'm talking about, but I'll probably get back into the new stuff in a couple months. I collect the team books a lot. When I did buy new stuff, I would get all the JLA stuff. I was buying Swamp Thing and Animal Man, the Batman books. Superman books got boring really quick after they did the 52 revamp. Marvel, I collected just about all the Avengers titles. Captain America. Spider-Man, I love the character. I don't know, it's just been a while. I loved John Romita Jr. when he was on Spider-Man. But I think the last time I read Spider-Man, I can't even remember the storyline. Somebody changed reality where him and Mary Jane wasn't together. That tells you how far out of the loop I am on Spider-Man. But, it happened like, okay, him and Mary Jane never happened, and I just kind of lost interest after that. And I picked up a few books here and there, and I've heard a lot of people really, they either hate or they love the Superior Spider-Man, so I'm kind of curious, so I'm going to have to go check out a couple issues. But I loved all the Watchmen stuff. I think I collected like the first 3 or 4 issues of all those new titles, and I just, I kind of dropped the new stuff around November, I guess. But I'll probably go picking all those up, or I'll get the trades. I was really into the Minutemen, and I noticed there's some new titles out. That I hadn't thought about, like Moloch and Dollar Bill and all that. But it's a whole lot different. It's just when you're a kid, when I was a kid, you go into the back issue bins and you'd be like, wow, or you'd order a book from a catalog and you'd be wow. And of course now you get comics online anywhere, and you got comic shops all over the place. But it was like Scott said, I mean, you just kind of look for the quality in a news story now, and it's hard to find. Like I say, I'll follow favorite artists, favorite writers, more so the art. But I will be picking them back up in a little bit. Like I say, I'm earmarking some money for a con that's coming up, so I'm probably going to blow all that money that I would have spent. Well, I hate to say blow, but money that I would have spent on new comics, I'm going to be spending on stuff at the con, and I've got my little want list and all that stuff. But you know, I appreciate any thoughts anybody else has on it. Once again, I'm very tired, and I pretty much have to make myself stay up, because if I don't get like a full 6 or 7 hours of sleep, I mean, I'm pretty worthless. And you know, my wife and I, we work 12-hour shifts, so you know, it's a long night. But I just want to say I appreciate all the new subscribers I've had. I mean, there's been just like, you know, 2 or 3 new subscribers every day since like Christmas. You know, so it's won't be long before I'll be doing the 100 subscriber thing. But I appreciate all you guys, and the guys that I don't get to, if I don't get to comment on your videos, or if I can't reply to a comment you've made on one or not, it's not intentional at all. I know several people have a whole lot more subscribers than I've got, and I can kind of see how it would be hard to try to reply to everybody. I mean, I know everybody has their own little circle of like regular viewers, and you know, people that do watch me, I try to respond to everybody's comments. I mean, if sometimes I don't and I miss somebody, I'm gonna apologize. It's like I say, it's not intentional. It's just you know, it takes a lot of time, and you know, I try to catch up on videos on my days off. So like I say, it's not an intentional slight. But anyway, guys, thanks for watching. I'll probably be out here for a couple of nights, and then I'll probably be back with you on the weekends. So onward and upward.